Well, he's got a nice UFC flyweight championship to go along with the Olympic gold medal, but Henry Sехудо is far from finished, DC. He will try to continue and expand his legacy here in another big spot tonight.
Henry Sехудо already considers himself the greatest combat athlete of all time, and he obviously has a claim to that. When you stand atop the podium in the Olympic Games, and then you get the belt wrapped around your waist by Dana White as a UFC champion, not many guys can say that. Sехudo has done that, and he's done that through hard work, commitment, and an ability to always get up for the big moments.
So here he is, the UFC's reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight champion, making the walk for another defense here tonight. And if he wants to be mentioned with some of this division's greats of all time, and really with some of the greats of all time, this is one he's got to have here tonight. As the title defenses start to pile up, you can be mentioned in the conversation with guys like Demetrius Johnson. So here we go, another title defense here at 125. We'll see how it goes for the reigning champion. All right, let's get you the tail of the tape for this flyweight championship fight. So these fighters relatively close in age, just a year apart, with similar height and some differences in reach. And once again, here is the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Flyweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Greco-Roman wrestler, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Phoenix, Arizona, presenting the challenger, Henry the Messenger Sехудо. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 20 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Guadalajara, Brazil, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Deyveson Figereddo!
UFC belt on the line. Protect yourself at all time. Obey my command at all time. If you want to touch gloves, do it now. Go back to your corner.
The fighters touch gloves.
Ready?
All right, so the fight is now underway. On one side, you have the fighter who does everything well, taking on a true grappler on the other side. Going to be interesting to see how long he can keep it up with.
I mean, Demian Maia may be the most specialist type of grappler in the UFC. This guy resembles him in a number of ways. Let's see how he manages this fight against a guy that can do just about everything inside the octagon.
All right, single collar tie now. Sехudо gets the tie clinch here.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. Really making good use of his reach advantage there with that punch.
End of the clinch. Now let's see if they're going to try to find a takedown or watch for him to employ a dirty boxing strategy.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
Great action.
Potentially a critical takedown here. Looks like he might attempt the guillotine now.
Oh, nice guillotine there.
Oh, look at this. Jumps over into side mount to try to counter the guillotine. Maybe going with that Von Flue choke, or I guess we should probably call it the OSP at this point. Somehow stays in the fight. All right, full guard here, DC. We'll see how soon he tries to pass.
Well, he needs to be passing immediately. In the full guard is where you are in most danger as a top fighter, because they have all of their submissions.
Right.
They have the guillotine, they have the armbar, they have the kimuras, they have all their locks when they're in the full guards. So if you pass, you really do limit the danger that you're in from the top position.
Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Sehudо. He continues to evolve as a striker. "30 seconds to go. 20 seconds now remain in the round. Final seconds of round one. I mean, how many can he take? All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was. DC, take us through the replays.
Punch after punch. He landed him at will. He went right at his opponent, got in his face, and showed, this is my octagon. We are going to dance to the beat of my tune.
All right, here we go with round two.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Nice connection with a punch there. It's hard to recall a time in the past that his boxing looked this sharp.
He's never looked this good.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. And there comes the separation now.
Oh, man, look at that. Picture perfect. Got to the leg, got to his position, got another beautiful takedown.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hip, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, wow, oh! Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Brilliant submission defense there. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now, because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in, and you got all your rear choke submissions.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for, because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Oh, he's got a lot of different arm bars he can go to, attacking here.
An attacking arm bar. He should be defending right now. Now he falls back into the finishing position.
There it is, so he taps out due to the arm bar tonight. High-level grappling there.
I mean, he had to tap. If he did not tap, this man is not opposed to snapping his arm.
Right.
Sometimes it's better to live to fight another day, but hats off to this fighter on a great submission victory. Yo, wow! That was nasty!
Yeah, that is some high-level Brazilian jiu-jitsu right there. Just the way he transitioned to secure the arm up against his body and ultimately force the tap. High-level stuff out of that young man here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it, that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 41 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, and new undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Gentry the Messenger Sehudо.
Well, you talk about coming in and seizing the hardware. How about it for the new UFC flyweight champion of the world? He comes in and takes out the reigning king by submission. Incredible result here in the octagon here tonight. And as you can see, the celebration is on for the new